This is a spectacular exposition, if you will, of how you bring a capital project from start to finish quickly, efficiently, and y'all got to look at it. It is beautiful.
The Masonic Sports Court over in Alexandria is the first finished project within the city's Reignite campaign. Earlier today, they held a ribbon-cutting ceremony celebrating its completion. The new sports court is located at the beginning of Masonic Drive, right next to Bolton High School.
Our commitment is, of course, to make this safe. We have our CSOs will be here at all hours that it's open. There will be someone on premise. We want people to come out. We want families to feel welcome, safe, and happy, enjoying a quality of life asset.
The Masonic Sports Court will contain pickleball courts, ping pong tables, a basketball court, cornhole sets, chess tables, and other features. The parking lot was also resurfaced with modern lighting and with 26 available space.